And welcome back everybody to another episode of DeceasedCraft. So I'm gonna make this intro short just because we are in the middle of the next wave, or the Horde. And that is because I have not been keeping track of time. So yeah, last I left off, I'm pretty sure we did the garage. I think we raided a police tower together. And oh, these guys are getting through. Just a little bit, don't worry. Take these guys out real quick. Let me get down there. I think it'd be a little easier to see, but yeah. Oh crap. I kind of don't like the jumping feature. It gets a little annoying, but for the most part, parkour is pretty convenient. But yeah, I decided to make ourselves a little defense area over here. I did leave a little gap here so we'd be able to run out, worst case scenario, if it does get crowded slash they basically climb on top of each other. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what is that? I do not know what that was, but that guy was insane. Infected us and did damage just like that. And use one of these. Let's reload our gun. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's use our... Okay, yeah, this is a lot crazier than I expected, I ain't gonna lie. And honestly, this is only the fourth horde, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, okay, so these guys are pretty good at getting over this barrier. Looks like some of these guys are getting through the open spot, and it looks like we are going to be fighting with our club. Let me put down the audio just a wee bit, because they are loud. And looks like there's a dude right there about to get over, so when we get back out, you should start smacking him. But yeah, like that. So they do get stuck here, however, there's a chance that they do get over, but as you saw earlier, looks like there's those, what was it, the sucker? That just completely flies over and was beating us? Like, what? And so that's not really healing the head. Interesting. Let's get some bandages. So we could specify, oh crap, I guess we'll just heal up normally. Kind of messed that up. But yeah, fourth horde. Wasn't paying attention. These guys came. I did this as fast as I could in like 10 minutes, but it looks like it's already falling apart. But looks like the barricade is holding out somewhat, so that's nice to see. And it looks like another one of these suckers is here. And it looks like these guys... What? Okay, let's drink these. Use one of these as fast as possible. And definitely need this. Let's get up here just for a moment. Come on, can we see, please? Even intoxicated, we should be able to see. Let's reload and hope one of those guys doesn't come over here. Okay, shoot him, he's out. And yeah, as I said, we went to the tier 2. We did a bank. I'm pretty sure I cleared a garage, and then I showed you guys the dude that's there, aka Ford. Okay, let's... Okay, dude's there. Let's get rid of him. Sweet. Okay, this is kind of crazy. But yeah, besides that, I do believe we did a police station together, and that's the reason why I have so many bullets, if you guys don't remember. Okay, so these guys are stuck up here on the ladder. Nice to know. Sweet. That other one really almost got us. And let's clean these few dudes up. But yeah, if you're wondering where I got the submachine gun, that's basically where I got it. The police stations do give you tons of guns, not to mention insane amounts of ammo, and that's kind of why I'm using it, just to help clear this horde out. I didn't expect it to be this intense, but yeah, it turns out it is insane. Okay, let's clean up our inventory just a bit so I could actually see what's going on. Let's get all our healing supplies down and out. And okay, cool. I don't see the flying dudes just yet. So let's see, what can I upgrade real quick? Let's do our gun. More damage is always nice. Vitality. Oh, chance we go down. Let's get some resilience so we spawn with a little bit more health. And okay, let's get an angle on these guys just like before. I think I love and hate parkour, whatever the hell it's called, but man, it can be quite annoying at times. I just gotta remember not to press spacebar as I'm on the ladder, even though you can hold spacebar to climb ladders. Parkour sometimes thinks you're trying to leap or do a wall jump or something along the lines. Okay. Okay. Saw him this time. Let's see. I don't really see anybody. Can we open our backpack? Oh crap. Okay, never mind. Who cares about the backpack right now? Take this guy out. Cool. Okay, backpack. Boom. Just because I don't want to lose our helmet. Chest plate. Boom. Get ourselves our armor. Smack these guys in their heads. I think it's only those spore looking dudes that are kind of the real issue. Okay. I mean, I think we might be a little bit more accurate firing. Yep. Okay, so if we could actually land our shots, we can kill those bloodsuckers relatively easily. Which means I should probably invest in making a damn scope. Okay, cool. Another one of those guys down. I don't really see another flying dude. Okay, that guy. Oh, looks like I need to set up some torches or lanterns. I don't know. Torches do alright, but they're not that bright. But like lanterns look pretty solid. So do those lighting from, what is it? Simply lights? Might have to make those. We'll work on them so that we can actually see a little further out than where we are. Yeah, last horde I was just running around attacking and fighting, but it was a little complicated. As you can see, there's a ton of these guys that spawned, and with the addition of those spore dudes, they had me going crazy. The only thing that's a little harder now is the fact that we have some flying guys like these, the suckers, that hurt like crazy. Okay, can I... Okay, there we go. Got him. And thankfully the horde is over. Honestly, I did not really play much since last time. I basically just finished raiding a bank that I was at and then came straight back to base. But yeah, as for our loot, as you can tell, I have not emptied our inventory. However, we have so much stuff, I kind of feel overwhelmed with like how many resources we actually collect in a tier 2 area. And that's not even us going to like the bigger areas. So I kind of just wanted to record one of these cores real quick. Then I plan on organizing my stuff. And then I guess we can try and go back to the tier 2 area and hit some of the... What? Okay. Happy that he's stuck right there. No more crazy dudes like that? No? Okay, let's... Nope, there was another order? How? Okay, let's just smack his head in. Okay, cool. And just put some rounds into these people. I don't get it. How are they still coming at us? I thought we already had everybody here. As I was saying, once these last few guys die out, I'll make some more chests, just dump absolutely everything into them, make a couple more sugar boxes, and then we'll make our way back over here into the tier 2 district, just because I do want to go some of the bigger places that can be found over here, which looks like there's this. I have no clue what this may be. However, we do have our mega tower from before. I have never been here. This seems like a new build or new building. This one is also a new building, maybe renovated. And then let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. And then this one over here, if I'm not wrong, I remember when I was in creative on the test world when I first got into this Modpack. This was like a film set, I think, a film studio. So yeah, I'll probably just raid one of these with you guys, and then we'll do a video rating each one. Is just it can be a little overwhelming because I do know these are pretty massive. So yeah, we'll see what all I can do. But for right now, let's just finish cleaning these guys up, just so we could collect all our loot and head on over. Come on, is that finally all the zombies? Okay, looks like that is finally everybody from the Horde. Just took, you know, a couple hundred bullets to finally quiet them all down. Looks like this took, well, this whole pillar was destroyed, which is crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Looks like these little rings are really good at holding normal zombies back, and then fortifying it with some barbed wire looks very solid if you ask me. Okay, so there's nothing on this side. Let's see, loot to be gained. Looks like the majority is over here. So let's grab this if I can. Anything up here? Not really. Okay. Sweet. This is gonna be my final stand area. Just walk in here, take them out. Looks like I probably should make it out of stone or something. Maybe that'll hold out better. I have no clue, but yeah. Quite a bit of stuff. Don't really care about that. After all, once we go to a police station, we just get so many bullets. It's kind of insane to think about going anywhere else. This is the only shulker box that I didn't fill when we were exploring, and since you are available, we will toss everything into you. Let's see, let's grab this stuff, get it set, and cool. I wasn't trying to put that in there, but bullets, we'll leave that. All these can go in here. One thing that I did do offline was I'm not going to use the shield anymore. I don't really care about being safe. I kind of want to rush some of this just because it can get kind of crazy. But offline, I did go to a few community centers, and as I was going through it, I was looking for a certain artifact, aka this one, the Feral Claws. What it does is it does increase our attack speed. So now we do attack way faster. If you noticed, that's pretty quick. And if we take this off and attack, you could see it is quite noticeable. However, the main reason why I wanted to do this is because there is some armor that I do want to make. It's just I don't think I have enough diamonds to actually fortify it. Oh, never mind, I do have diamonds, I just don't have blaze rods. So unfortunately I can't make it. However, when we do, it's gonna help boost our damage, and we will be switching our weapon. So currently we are using the club with the saw just because after modifying it, it does have 10 damage, and it does well. It does really well. However, if we take a quick look at the saw baseball bat, which is basically the same thing, just the baseball bat version, it does a lot more damage and it doesn't have enchants. So if we were to throw in some enchants, we'd be doing 14. Then with our +4, that's basically 18. And then a little hint, the full set when you hold this is the football armor, which will then increase the damage by 50%. So let's say 14, 50%, that'd be 21 plus 4. We'd be doing about 25 damage per smack with the baseball bat. So everybody that is unarmored should be able to be taken out relatively quickly. So that's going to be the armor set we're going for. However, I guess I'll show you guys the plans before we actually just dump everything and head out real quick. But yeah, I do want to make this rare thermal coat to be able to put onto the football armor, just so it is our tier 2 rating slash pre-tier 3 armor set. If we click on it, as you can see, we do need some blaze powder, which we can get from the tier 2 area. And then the warming coats, however, these are the rare versions. So to make the rare versions, you're just combining 3 of the normal ones that you can get from the polyclinics, combine it with some blaze powder and some diamonds, and you get the rare variants. And then it's basically the same thing for the other one. It's just instead of using the warming, you put the cooling, and then you combine the 2 to make the rare thermal. And this one gives you +5 thermal resistance, so I'm pretty sure that's kind of what you need for the tier 3 area. And I want to prepare our football armor for that. Some things that I probably will also have to prepare for before we go to tier 3 and or making the football armor is ensuring that we have at least Unbreaking 2 available for our armor sets, just because it is expensive to fix it, and if we are going to be trying to fix it, it is going to be a very big pain in the crack. So looks like if we make it, we can put at least Unbreaking 2, and that eats up basically all of my Unbreaking. Let's see, I have Unbreaking 1 here, let's see, another one here, another one there, another one there. Sweet. So if I do want to upgrade our sawbat, or yeah, basically we can put sharpness 2 or sharpness 3 and Unbreaking 3 on it, just like this one. I wish I could just turn this into the bat, that would have been awesome. But yeah, bullets, I guess we'll keep some with us, so we'll keep an ACP, another ACP, and I guess another stack of that one. And okay, these are all ACP bullets. That is kind of nutty. It's kind of insane how many bullets we are now acquired. Wait, I do know we have these ammo cases. I don't really know how this works, but oh, 180 bullets per. Can I just use it straight like that? I think we could just use it straight, but just in case, I'll leave one stack in here, and then I guess I'll toss the rest over. I'll throw a stack in here, 14 there. Oh, that's also ACP. What? I thought that was. Oh, we had some 9mm. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Okay, so we'll do. Oh, that's ACP. That's the other one. Oh my goodness, I have so much stuff. It's a little crazy trying to keep up with it. Let's see. Oh, looks like it does count the bullets that we do keep in there. And we could use the straight. So, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of 9mm bullets in here. Yep. And let's fill this baby up. Cool. So we have 2 cases of ammo, one for. Oh, wait, it says iron. Does that mean we could make a gold ammo box? We can. Okay, so it's just aluminum plates and a block of gold. Then there's a diamond tier. And then, okay, creative. And then all types. Oh, that's also creative. But that is insane. So with iron, we could have 180 bullets. Wonder how many you could have with the gold. Because that might be something useful, especially since we're getting so many bullets. Having that available and then being able to just reload straight from there and fire straight from is pretty nice. Okay, let's get all this out. Let's see, everything that probably could stack here is something that I do want. I guess I'll keep potions on us. Let's see, I think bones maybe, and then I can just right click on all of these. Nope. Boom, toss these. books. I haven't read you guys these. I think I may have found another book while I was exploring. But as you can see, just trying to throw everything everywhere just to get some extra room might have messed that up. Oh crap. Kind of sorry this is, for this video is a little disorganized. It's just, yeah, straight into the Horde. Kind of want to show you guys how chaotic they can get. After all, that's only the fourth Horde, not even like the fifth or sixth, like how I said before, how I was thinking it was gonna get crazier later. No, it's getting crazy now. And yeah, seems like we are going to suffer a little bit because of that. So let's just make sure we have some of the basic stuff. Everything else I'm just gonna toss in here, and hopefully when I need it, I can always come and find it. Torches, I don't think I need that many torches. Thermometer, you never know, might come in handy. These. Tons of gold. Okay, bullet casings, lead stuff. This looks like be perfect to be in there. Potions, chalk. Plushy, don't care. This, nope. Copper, it's not a building material. Okay, books, nope. Chest, nope. Cauldron, calendar, always useful. Our board calendar can now go back up there. Leather will always be useful for our armor. And it looks like I just need to grab a couple things. Okay, golden apples. That's good. We just need some wool. And possibly, let's see, wool. Come on, brain, work, please. Leather, wool and leather. Once we grab those two, I think we are good to go. Boom. Okay. I guess I'll grab the diamonds just to keep track of how many I do have, because I do know I want quite a few on this next adventure. So we got wool, diamonds, our leather, we got healing materials, plenty of them. I don't think I need that many on me currently. These books will be nice to read at the end of the episode. Some extra food just in case, and then create wrench to break things apart faster. Okay. Just need some iron just in case. Let's see. Do I have? Okay, cool. I guess I could do that. Okay. Brain is working somewhat. We'll do this much. And I guess I'll grab one here just to repair this while we are currently at it. I know everything's becoming more and more of a mess, but I need to do something. I can't just stay still. Machine gun, I'll do this. Let's see. Pickaxe here. These two, that. Healing. Where's my potatoes? Did I? Oh. Am I redacted? Or did I throw my potatoes somewhere? Oh, yeah, okay, sweet. I knew it. I was like, I swear I had a few. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's heal up. Might as well head out with full health. Would be nice. Gun. Other gun. Weapon. Pickaxe. Armor still alive. I guess just the boots and the helmet needs a quick touch up. Everything else will be a-okay. Shulker. Backpack. Okay, sweet. We are almost set. I mean, we're technically set. It's just, I kind of want to make something real quick. And I highly recommend making this if you guys are able to. So, one thing I did talk about is making a stack upgrade. I know I've been holding back on it for quite a while. As you can see, we just need 8 blocks of iron, which is way easier to achieve now besides mining. Going into the tier 2 area, I could kind of explain which buildings give you what. Okay, so we need some iron plates, string, and leather. Good thing we have leather here. String, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Am I okay? My memory is working. Let's grab some of these guys. And then I know there's 5 blocks over here. However, this guy, you, yes. Oh, cool. I could just do that. And then we'll hold on to that. Sweet. So then we come over here. 8. Perfect. And then another 8. Boom. Just like that. We do now have a tier 2 stack upgrade, which is going to be huge because now every spot can hold way much more stuff. So this should help us prevent some crowding. And first, I do want to grab at least a couple more shulkers. Crap, I really need to come back and organize this stuff. Am I really out of shulker shells? No, I think it's in my motorcycle. Okay, cool. Looks like we have everything. Looks like we have some decent amounts of ammo. Guns are decently okay to use, and we are set and ready to go. Cool. So we'll make the quick trip over to the tier 2. We'll select a building to take us over there, or we'll select one of the mega buildings, and then we'll do another episode on each one, just so that you guys, or maybe I'll do bits here and there on the others. It just depends how crazy these buildings are. So I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Just the mega tower that we're doing today. I guess that one isn't really too crazy because it might have been reworked, but I'm thinking it might be pretty much the same as other times. Okay, so we'll do this, do that, boom. That is exactly a lot more. Sweet. So I don't really need to care about that. Gas, we are a-okay, but battery, health, emergency food, water, and bandages look good. And we have shells. Okay, just like that, we are basically ready to go. And let's turn this bad boy on. Then kind of need a quick little memory booster. So south, but yeah, basically just make this one turn and head south, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's really direct. I did create a server with my brother for DeceasedCraft, and it has been pretty fun. I mean, since I kind of understand the gameplay a little bit better, since I've been playing here first, I kind of used that, or it kind of used a lot of the knowledge to help us advance way faster. So when it comes to the server, we are technically at the same point as we are right now. And that is because I had him doing certain things while I was doing other things, which greatly improved the amount of resources we had. Not to mention, we would go to 2 different whole residential districts, and then he's raiding one whole, and then I'm raiding the other one. So by the first horde, we basically raided about 2, maybe 3 cities worth of material, compared to here where I kind of had to do that on my own. So it was a little harder, but yeah, it's kind of crazy how much you can actually achieve when you are playing with someone else. Because like how I said, it did take me quite a while to just loot a huge place like this. However, in our server, we have like 3 different residential areas that's like this but bigger. So we have like one here, and then it went into like another one that was just as big right here, and then that was like the only 2 that was closer. But then we come over here, and then there was like a huge one over here that was like 2 of these side by side, and we kind of rated all of that in, or right before our first horde. So yeah, materials galore, super stacked. We turned a community center into our base, which honestly, if I wasn't playing so scared, just because it was like our first time back, making a community center a base is a pretty solid. It's pretty solid. That's all I gotta say. So if you guys are playing DeceasedCraft and you want to know where to make your base, highly recommend community center. It's one of the bigger buildings, so you just have tons of room, especially if you just mine out everything that's completely useless and you're just trying to find an area for space. This place is your go-to because then you have tons of space inside the building itself. However, if you don't mind being a hermit and don't care about living underground, well, you have the entire parking garage. I mean, you guys seen how we raided the community center and the entire underground was basically empty. All you have to do is light it up properly, and then it's basically just a huge, flat, emptied out area. So if you don't mind being a little bit of a hermit and throwing all your chests down there, then yeah, you have plenty of room above ground, you have plenty of room underground, and if you're lucky and you have like little hedge rings right here, all you have to do is come over here, mine out the hedges, and basically that's all free room. And then you can just build a little wall and then start building your create machines if you don't care about making things look really nice, which is huge if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, really highly recommend making one of these centers your base. So much, it's just so much room and so much availability to expand on it without you having to actually make your own little place out in the open. I mean, but at the same time, it is pretty nice. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because a lot of these places, or at least in the server and here, it's a lot of overgrown greens. Like this birch forest might actually be a decent area. And now that I'm looking all the way over here, this area would have been pretty cool. But yeah, just a little spiel. Sorry about that. Just I'm really enjoying this on this one and on my server. So yeah, I kind of just love talking about it. But it's pretty cool. The little rod dudes, how I said, they're easier once you actually understand their attacking tactics. Once you got that down, it's pretty much barbecue chicken. Okay. So, looks like we'll head over here and hit this tower, and then let's see. I guess I'll sleep just so you guys can actually see during the day. Okay. And then I could kind of like look at the building and tell you, oh, if you're trying to find this, you can find it here. So, if you are looking at this tower, where it has all these lines and it looks like it's pretty much symmetrical all throughout, and if you look at the top, it looks like that. This has a ton of iron inside. It has about maybe 2 rooms where you can find 2 iron blocks in each, and at the very top there are like 3, 4 immersive engineering barrels, and then right underneath it, as you mine it out, there are 3 more blocks of iron inside. I mean, it's technically a bank, so you could also get quite a bit of money blocks to be exact. You get money blocks as well as money. If you already raided the police station, it has a lot of little desks and stuff, so you can also accumulate quite a lot of ammo. Other thing is it does have books inside. You could get, I believe, looting, feather falling, unbreaking, and sharpness from this. A very solid building to rob overwall. These guys, I mean, I've only been in one of them. Don't really care. Okay, good thing he hasn't really locked onto us. This guy, I'm pretty sure, was a lot of books and stuff. Books and redstone. Slime balls, nothing important to note, so I don't really care. It's just that dude. Very solid. Ooh, what is that lag? We come over here and then just boom. Just out the window. Okay, that's weird. It's always in that one spot. I wonder if it's because like of all these motorcycles. I've realized that these are entities, and just them existing kind of causes issues. Boom, boom. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't really attract a lot of zombies, but yeah, those usually cause a bit of lag. Okay, come on, buddy. And then these guys, I've realized if you just press the little dodge button or control to dodge, you could usually juke their little launching ability. This one right here, I think this building is usually pretty solid. You'll know what building it is. Okay. Just because the first floor is like pure food, but then if you go to the back, there should be some stairs, and then if you climb sets, oh, never mind, this is different. Well, one of them, okay, just horrible frames, dropping down to 17 as soon as that guy gets behind me, but yeah, we'll ignore that. When it comes to this building, I mean, this is a garage, very good for getting parts for your cars to build, and gas canisters. One thing I did want to check is our boy Horde over here, just because, I mean, I found the veteran in our server, and turns out you can actually trade for. And then if you click on the trade, this is how you actually see the stuff. So if you're just clicking around, like me, without paying attention, if you're clicking on, yeah, you don't really get to see stuff. But if you click on trade, now, as you see, you can actually buy stuff from him. So instead of going and mining for resources, you can actually come over here and just buy stuff, which one of the biggest things is buying steel. Too bad I did not bring any money, but yeah, dude's pretty cool. If you do want to take him back to base, just make sure you have like something safe. I do not know if these guys are targeted by zombies, so if they aren't, cool, then you could just place them back down on the ground as you're running about. But as you can see, if you just shift right click on them, you should be able to pick them up. But yeah, as long as they're not targeted by zombies, you could probably easily take them back to base. But if they are, then I probably recommend having like a secure route, or rather easily like a route that's pretty much cleared out for you to actually take them out and about. That would be pretty cool, especially if you have a base area for them. Taking them to it would be very solid. Yeah, besides that, if you are looking over here, I mean, that is the police station. You want guns, you want ammo, you want money, you want gold. Solid place. If we take a look at this one right here, this one is the old building that does have the creeper face in it. It might be a little harder to see, but it still has some sort of resemblance to it. This building is where you will get blaze rods, so that's going to be one of the buildings we are going to want to hit immediately after the mega tower. And then I guess we'll go visit the veteran just so you guys can actually take a quick look at his house, so you guys will be able to know what his place looks like. This one is also a bank. Not too good. I don't really care about that. However, there should be another bank. Yeah, these, I don't know if you guys remember from before. These guys were always here. However, they've been upgraded. Sad thing is, you won't be able to get as much money blocks as before from it. But in the basement, there is a good amount of money. Probably one of the few places that I do know that gives you diamonds. I guess all banks have a chance of giving you diamonds, because I'm pretty sure there was a building where I've collected diamonds from before. But these guys, if you're in the basement, pretty high chance. This guy, how I said, I have not rated him in the new version, so I do not know what there is or what there isn't. That building right there, let's see, I don't have my binoculars, but this one, let's see. If I'm looking at it straight across, not that one, so that is the bank. So it's this one, which is kind of covered off. This one's pretty solid at the top. Oh, that's the one that I was talking about, where the bottom is like the food thing, and then at the top there should be some guns and money for you. So if you're looking for that, that is pretty solid. Cool, got him. Let's see. Can I spot another one? Is it this one? Let's see. Yeah, this one's pretty solid at the top. Some money, enchantments, and then that one over there with the rings, also very good at giving you money and enchantments. But yeah, those are some quick ones to take a look at whenever you get the chance. But let's see how crazy this is. Okay. Kind of throws me off every time these guys just appear randomly, but it's because they're all spawning in the beginning. Oh. Okay. Frames drop crazy. Okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with you right now, buddy. Okay. I guess I had to take damage at some point from that dude. I just thought 3 bullets would have taken him out, like before. Let's do this real quick. Boom. Run over here. Cool. Always a blast with those dudes. No pun intended, but why not? Yeah, you see 3 bullets down. Okay, he's out. Another one down. Okay, just... Oh, the lag is kind of bad. So let me actually turn off shaders for right now. Oh my goodness, it's normal. It's so crazy. Frames... Nope, never mind. It still drops here and there. It's recovering a little faster, a little better. Okay. But yeah, this is how it looks in with normal Minecraft. Which is probably what my brother sees, because his computer is not well equipped to handle shaders on this mod pack. Where's my potatoes? I swear, I keep misplacing my potatoes every single time. Let's eat this. Cool. And I guess now we could actually clear this out. But yeah, the attack speed thing on top of having the additional damage, just so good. And then I mean on the server I have the saw with the bat and the football armor. You pair it up with those two as well. Oh, the amount of damage your output is, it's kind of crazy, I can't lie. It's kind of nutty. It's really nice. A very nice setup, especially since on the server I'm getting ready to go to tier 3 district. Well, not necessarily. I haven't rated these buildings at all in that one either, so. But I mean, I guess you kind of get what I'm saying, where you feel strong enough and ready to attempt the tier 3 district. But yeah, let's see all that this place has to offer. And then you see 3 bullets took him out. Other guy, I guess I might have hit him with body shots, not really headshots. That's why he survived. And perfect. Come here, buddy. Yep. Another one. Then back here. Let's break down the door and 1 tap. Love that. Oh, hello, bomber. Okay. You're out for the count. Done. Oh, he's stuck. Let's do that. Cool. Okay, back here. Who's back here? Fun. So there's a spawner somewhere over here. Gotta take that out. Oh. Okay, interesting. Oh, so everybody's basically stuck right now. Okay, cool. He is dead. Let's mine that out. Oh, a little annoying. Can't lie. Let's do this. Let's see. Barricades. Put a torch down. Of course, there's a spawner somewhere. Take it out. Come over here. Dude's half in the wall. Let's destroy this. Destroy that. Cool. Appreciate that, brother. Boom. Sweet. Finally get rid of all these damn spawners so we could actually take a quick look in this place. I think that's it. Hopefully nothing back here trying to hide. Maybe underneath stuff, but not gonna deal with that. I want to empty out our inventory just a little bit so we can actually look at stuff. Boom, pick you up. 9mm can't really do that, so we'll do this. Toss all you, and boom. These shulker boxes are kind of in our way just slightly, but at the same time, that's extra room for us, so we can't really complain too much. Okay. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. Sweet, 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 sweet. Then what I did notice is, if you look at these lockers and you see like a little gray line, pretty nice indicator letting you know that there is also a chest. So down here, this is what you can loot. And then when you click up here, there's also a chest. Just make sure you can actually open it. And it looks like we get some new armor and tons of ammo here as well, which I think I'm just going to be taking ammo at this point. Kind of don't really need everything, but these lockers, you could also just mine them if you don't really care about opening it. But yeah, let's mine that and take everything. Kind of want to build my own base just because our area is a little restricted. After all, we are still living in the city in a little spot that's combining two places. But if we come over here, I think it's gonna look ugly, but I'm just gonna somehow figure out how to do something over here. And I don't really care, just need my own area. That's pretty much it, just need my own area. Okay, let's grab a couple of these. Let's see. I don't need every single locker, I'll just take you guys, nothing in them. Observers, don't really care. Do I have a bucket? Blood bucket. To make flesh. Okay, doesn't really say it has a use for anything else, so I'll leave it. So I'll leave it for now. But yeah, I'll grab everything. It's basically going to be a ton of ammo, and then it's not really till we get to like the upper area where I think we will be getting crazy amounts of actual loot down here. It's more of an armory, so yeah, let's, I guess, just mining the crates, who cares what it drops, let's just take everything from it. I'm not sure if this is affected by our body part or the badge that we collected from the police department, because I don't know if you guys remember, but if we do open a container, it does increase the odds of finding something or finding ammo inside. So I don't know if mining it will decrease the chances, or it just doesn't activate, I guess. So yeah, that's your other choice when it comes to these lockers and crates. If you don't really care about finding that extra ammo, then just by all means go ahead, destroy it. But if it, I don't know, please use this. If you know, let me know down in the comments if it activates or if it doesn't, because yeah, that would be pretty cool. Let's see, glowstone, apple. Sadly, it's not like before where we would find a golden apple crate. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was pretty nice. Okay, let's refill our ammo in here. Toss this up there. Toss you. Open you. Toss you. Sweet. Looks like that is nearly everything. Question mark. Yeah. Sweet. Toss this back up here. Keep our inventory nice and clean. Then maybe something back here. Boom. Boom. Barbed wire. Don't really care too much about that. What about on this side? More barbed wire. Okay. Smack. Zombie head. Nope. Does this just lead back here? Okay, spawner. Always nice to take one of these guys out. Get some XP. And yeah, okay, nothing too fancy over here. I guess it'd be wise of us to actually heal up a wee bit before we head on out. And I guess I'll do my best to scour the building as fast as possible. I mean, I'm not gonna go through every single room just so that you guys can actually do it yourselves, but I'll try to look into the rooms real quick just so I could see, like, oh, look at this room has this, look at this room has that, you know, something quick, something like that. Seems like there's a guy with a gun down here. Okay, there he is. Oh, that was horrible aim on my part, but at the same time, like, damn, when you get hit by those bullets, it just really messes up your aim. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I guess this is like the one benefit of having the club with the saw, that you can hold it and use it to fight while lighting up areas. If you were using the bat with the saw, you really can't do this that well, because it is a two-handed item, so you don't really have the torch on you. But if you do have the lantern on, I mean, still kind of could see. Let's see. Was there anything special up here? If I remember. I don't think so, but never hurts to check. I'm pretty sure it was like actual bottom floor is where there might be something nice, so let's drink a little bit, eat a little bit, and then head back down there, see what there is. Gun, reload you, sweet, ready. One thing that I do not know is if there are any upgrades for our guns to reload faster, or whatever the case may be, like in the original DeceasedCraft, where we were able to shoot and have a chance of saving our bullets, which was super nice. Okay, so we have one of those spider zombies on the walls. It's over there, so let's find our way around to locate him. He's over there. These guys are kind of fast, so let's take them out right quick. Boom. Was that him? Okay, yeah, so we got him. Perfect. I know it's hard to see, like, even I'm struggling to see that dude, so sorry about that. Maybe if I had shaders on, it might have helped a little bit, but honestly, right there, I was kind of aiming in the darkness. Couldn't really see that. Super fun. Let's see. Let's come down here. I mean, I could turn on shaders again. It's just kind of don't want the frames to go crazy, because I kind of want to get this explored and done. Why are you guys so fast? I highly appreciate if you guys walk a little bit, you know? I know zombies get harder over time, but you guys are a little scary. How low does this go? I don't remember going this far down. Okay, looks like this might be the last floor. Crap, double. And, okay, I was about to say, what the hell is that? But it's just a bomber that we just ran by really quickly. Cool. Cool. Okay, bomber dude. I'm gonna need you to take a quick nap as I walk through this place. Let's see. Was there downstairs over here? Why is there so many of y'all? Okay, let's do this. Okay, nice. Cool, you're dead. And boom, looks like it blew you up. Yeah, you see that weird little thing right there? That's, yeah, yep. Boom, got him. That's one down. There should be one more somewhere, unfortunately. Oh crap. It's so absurd how far that stuff is actually going. Like, how the hell did one of those pieces come all the way the hell over here when he's over there? Never understood that mechanic. It's kind of crazy. Just look at that. It feels like all the way over here is insane. Okay, let's do that. And okay. Boom. I'll put you out of your misery. That's so stupid, man. I don't get it. Okay. What about over here? Nope, yeah, oh crap, there's another dude over here too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on shaders. Wait. And are you so stupid? It's irritating with how far they can actually reach. It's absurd. Yeah, I did turn on complimentary just because I feel the cave lighting for complimentary is a bit better than photon. Just now I just gotta run over here and hopefully take these guys out. And just keep dodging, hoping I got them. And then, okay, let's keep dodging, running. Okay, cool. Let's see, is there another one? Or did I get them both? Okay, sweet. Looks like I did get them both. But yeah, complimentary is cave lighting or cave brightness. Pretty solid, honestly. It's a little better than the photon. Photon, I had it at like 160 brightness out of, I think they're max of like 200 maybe. And it's kind of bright, but at the same time it still stays pretty dark in areas like this compared to complimentary where you can get it kind of insanely bright. So let's mine this, and this is like the elevator. Okay, I swear there was stuff. Okay, so there is stuff. I'm just tripping. I remember that there were some like cracks or cracked stone bricks that indicated where stuff was, and I'm trying to okay, yeah, no, I'm just redacted. It's still here, as you can see. Just mine here, crouch, and then boom, you crawl through, and then boom, you get a wee bit. What the baby zombies, man, just ruin the game, honestly. And then boom, 2 blocks of steel with some iron, and we get ourselves a brand new. Oh no, that's naturalist. Oh, I thought that was like a plushie, you know, because we're collecting them. You know what? Goodbye, buddy. Don't mind. Nothing in here. Let's see. Anything behind this? Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can spot anything else. I thought there was like one other area that might exist over here. So we mined there. Any cracks anywhere else? That's the elevator, so there's probably nothing there. Up here, I don't know. Okay, I mean it has changed, or maybe I'm thinking of another area, another building. But I swear, I could have remembered. I swear. Okay. Quick little double check. Never be too sure. More materials, the better. And just because we see that guy, I am more than happy to actually leave this. You know what? Goodbye. Okay, sweet. So now we should be on the first floor. Nope. This is ground level. This is now. I mean, technically the first floor / still ground level, just depends who you're asking. And come on, show yourself. Come on. Kind of want to use this. Boom. Oh, so good. Sweet. Took them all out at the last second too. Okay. Just spawner. Sweet. A little bit of lag, but nothing too bad. We are still with complimentary. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is just because of the brightness. It does help a ton. Oh crap. Let's get you real quick. Looks like the first few floors is just like before. Okay. I see some guys that I absolutely hate that we are gonna take out right quick. And you. Done. And done. Love to see that. Okay, ammo looks good. Over here, stuff looking good. Tools I can do. F10. That's what I was trying to see if we have any points. Defense, put another point into resistance just because I have this done. I don't know how good this is, but might as well give it a shot. More damage. Oh, that's some fat damage. I like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's technically 10%. 10% plus 6.25, 16, and then this should be 18, so we're closing in on 20% extra damage. This guy over here, just I'm trying to max it out. I love attack speed on melee weapons. It's just so reliable. It's kind of hard not to rely on it, especially in scenarios like that. Boom. So it looks like this is somewhat the same. Oh, refined storage. Which, honestly, in the movie station, because I am starting to rate that on the server, haven't completely rated it, but the movie station, what I can say, does give you the disk drives. Here, it looks like we can actually get ourselves some parts, which is huge. Just because if you actually look at the crafting recipe for that stuff, it is kind of crazy. So yeah, it looks like this is where we will finally start getting some stuff. And then, of course, food in these areas, so let's just keep scaling, just so that we don't... Or, let's scale and look for different rooms, just so that you guys can see what there is to offer, and so that I can wrap up this episode. And be a little careful when you are rating. As you can see, some of these things are in hidden spots, as you can see. So with that, some money blocks that you may have missed out on if you weren't paying attention. Storage. And oh, looks like this corpse actually had something. One of the few that actually shows. Nice. Thank you, partner. And kind of crazy how we could just show somebody's whole body into just a little drawer. It's kind of insane, but you know, Minecraft, where the impossible becomes possible. Okay, cool. Let's heal up a wee bit there, and let's see if we can find some different rooms. I mean, this one's different, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have similar loot, if I'm not too wrong. Should I check it out? You know what? Well, why not? I don't see why not. Damn, that block really sticks out that much. Okay, looks like the same, but now we could get some housing, so then we can actually turn it into properly usable items. Okay, same as the last floor. Looks like same as last, same as last, same. This is kind of saving us some time so I can showcase the rooms, which helps me. Okay, looks like this one's different, and this one's like the little food area, so I'm pretty sure if you're looking for some food or snacks along the way, this is the place to be. Okay, that had absolutely nothing. What? What about over here? Okay, yeah. Boom. Food, 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 food. Looks like if you move into the tier 2 district and you want a new base, this is the place. Got food, got weapons, got exploration, you got literal indoor jungle. I mean, I'm pretty sure there might be something down underneath here, but let's play a little dumb and pretend. Oh crap, we don't see anything right there, but let's take this dude out and let's grab our gun. And where are you? I swear I just saw you. Damn. Are you? Did he survive that? Okay, there. Now he's dead. Okay. Okay, boom. Looks like there's a spawner over here. Let's take that out. And then we'll go explore the jungle that I'm talking about. Oh, this is where you get the efficiency upgrade. Oh my goodness, I've been hoping and looking for that for so long. But yeah, it looks like if you're looking for efficiency, as well as a lot of other enchantments. This is the place. That actually made me a little happy. I can't lie. I'm a little happy about that. Been looking for efficiency for ages just because it helps with mining. And then let's see if this stayed similar to the original. And to do that, we'll do a little mining in here. Oh, what is that? Looks like some Hello there. You guys didn't need to run at me like that. That's kind of rude, don't you think? Okay, and let's grab you. Boom, boom. It's just my new selection. Get in here. Okay, so I did take out that guy, just double checking. And boom, just this one spawner. Let's get it out of here right quick. Sweet. Doesn't look like there's anything in here or hidden. I could be wrong. Who knows? It might be underneath that stuff, but don't really care too much about that right now. What I do care about is checking out this area. I mean, the original version of this, since enchanting was allowed, you'd come over here and there was a free enchantment table that you could just take and use however you like. However, since the enchanting system that we know and love has been removed for these upgrade parts, let's see what this has. Glass, you know what? I like it. Is it going to be useful? I don't know, but I'll take it. This stuff, sure. Why not? Looks like some pretty cool design if you're trying to make a little research station at your base. You know what would go crazy? Mine colonies in this. Like, I'm not trying to say like it would be easy to play mine colonies in this. It's just, think about it. You're rebuilding civilization. Or you're trying to find a cure in this wasteland, right? And technically, there's only a few NPCs that you can rescue. I'm pretty sure there's like maybe 8 of them. Let's come over here to the district list. So if we zoom out and come down here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's technically only 8 special characters that you can find in this world and move into your base. Of course, you could also find duplicates of these guys and then you can move them in, but I don't know. I think adding mine colonies would be pretty cool. It's just that would be difficult just because if you look the land restrictions, if you build, you'd have to find like an area over here out in the wilderness, but that would make sense because then you put a town hall, you put the builder huts, you have these guys working as you're trying to secure your area. Would be pretty cool. But at the same time, I think it would be pretty hard after all. It is a zombie apocalypse, and trying to keep people alive while dealing with all this would be insane. What? No. Whatever floats your guys' boats. If you guys want something a little harder, I think that would be a pretty good way of making it a little harder. Okay. I don't know how that guy spawned, but sure. It's just a lot of nothing. I thought there would be more enchantments. Yeah, like this. But kind of disappointed with the amount of upgrade parts that are found down here, because I thought that would be like the thing, you know, since the enchantment table was removed from this area. Let's just toss that up there, you there, these guys here. Okay, cool. Now let's rush this so that I can try getting the rest of this damn building covered in the next 30 minutes and read those books. Okay, let's see. You are just the upper floor of that area. You, looks like, yeah, I guess this is an actual new area. Let's get rid of that. Let's find you. Looks like this is just a food break room. This area is probably nothing. Okay, cool. Looks like this didn't really have anything too crazy over here. These aren't even proper desks to loot, so just a food area. If you need extra food on your way up. You, okay, sweet. So it does look like it does have the same designs as before, where as you come up these, the floors, you will find these rooms. The only thing is, if they added new rooms as you ascend. So, I guess we'll go through this floor real quickly, and then we'll make our way. Okay, so these are all slabs. Kind of annoying, but doesn't really matter. Good amount of resources. If you guys don't know what this is, as you can see, it does regenerate or heal all body parts, which is pretty cool. But if you press U on it, this is what you also can use to make these medkits. Medkits are the bandages, paper, cloth wool, and if you want to make this, it just takes 2 healing herbs and glass bottles. So being able to find it is pretty nice, just because some of you guys might be restricted with the amount of polyclinics near you, so you might not be able to build as large as build a large enough stockpile that you need to be able to just make those medkits freely. That's what I was trying to go for. Had to think for a moment and rephrase that. Yeah, as you can see, we can also find artifacts here. So if you guys can't find this stuff in the community chest, then your next best bet would be to just come over here and raid this place. And looks like, yeah, I was right. This is probably still the #1 place to just get absolutely everything. Diamonds, money, gauntlets, materials. And that's just the first room. And I'm pretty sure every room is similar. But of course, the amount of stuff here would be different. Knockback. I don't know if immunity to knockback would be the best thing, honestly. Who knows? Down here, just more food. Then, looks like nothing. Sweet. Just look at the sheer amount of materials. This just gives you XP. But yeah, components is what you are going to need to build tier 2 armor / fix it. So, just a little heads up, and it looks like this place does a pretty good job of providing you a lot. And look at that, some attack damage gloves, which I need in my server world, honestly. So I might tell my brother we should come raid this place, because this would be pretty solid. Because this is probably an ultimate combo. 50% attack speed with an extra 4 damage, how I said. It's kind of insane. Okay, and that was this room. Let's see. I keep forgetting to check that if it has spawners or whatever. Let's see, what doors are open? Just that one over there? Okay. Any spawners to take out right quick? I remember they used to be like back here. But since they're using slabs, or vertical slabs to kind of block it off, it's interesting. Okay, let's take all this. What is that? Onion ring. Grants temporary boost to mining speed after eating, or you could just wear it. You guys want to wear an onion ring? You guys can wear an onion ring. That's kind of crazy. Let's grab all this, but yeah, look at that, just tons of materials, so you'd easily be able to make tons of those medkits. Not to mention the sheer amount of diamonds, gold, and everything. And then I'm using anarchy armor still, so like, I'm pretty sure I'm getting maybe a little bit close to double the amount of normal loot occasionally. That's also why we also have so many resources whenever we go out, just because the anarchy plus the +1 looting that we do have from this, from mining, as you see, +1 luck equals more loot. And then anarchy armor full set bonus +1, so technically we might actually be getting triple the amount of loot. So, I mean, good for us, because that means a ton more stuff. But at the same time, for some people, that might just be excessive. Okay, dude, like, everybody's just landing headshots right now. Okay, so you're the dude that has the spawner. Harry. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's one thing that I do want to do, is find the next area. Just because in that tier 2 area, they should have a hospital. Because I don't think the hospital's here. So that would be a pretty solid source of golden apples and medkits. If you don't want to craft them, that area, or at least it's recommended to go to that area, because they should have them. Let's grab all this, toss you up there. We don't need you, buddy. And yeah, never mind. I was a little worried about having too many or not having enough armor components to fix up the armor, but turns out just looks like you need to raid this place. And then boom, you have all the armor components you will ever need. Kind of insane to think about. Okay, let's grab all this, return you. Let's see, over here, another chest, boom, return. Sweet. Just so much material. It just baffles me every time. Look at that. Looks like it was a really good idea making that tier 2, because look at that. Way more diamonds than I need. And then, how I said, if we just hit up this place right here, the one with the tiny little face inside of it, we'll be able to get blaze rods, and then with that you can make your rare thermal armor, so that you should have the required insulation to actually go to like the tier 3 area, which is kind of crazy now that I'm raiding these buildings, because like we're getting a ton of resources. I can't lie, we're getting so many resources. It feels kind of nutty to think about how many of these places we're actually trying to rob. Okay, so that's the absolute top, and so this should be the area where we get some resources. Just double checking if this is a room. Okay, yeah, that's basically the same as like a couple of the floors below us. This is different. This is the topmost room, and let's see how it compares to before. Where is this dude? Is he? I don't think he's in here. I think he's like actually on the roof. That is insane. Is he dropping? No, I guess he is down below. I don't know. I hate that dude with a passion. Especially in tight areas like this. It's such a pain to deal with. Okay, let's see if we can get him. Let's see, you're loaded. We're just gonna go in there and spray and pray. Okay, cool. And oh, get me out of here! Dang. Couldn't run, and when I pressed the damn control, I controlled straight into the door. Like a damn retard. Love it. But good news is we got one of them down. Is there another one? Well, if there is, looks like he might be in here. Let's see. No? Okay, so he's underneath us. In that case, I don't care. Let's toss this here so that we can actually check all the stuff. So, just like before, we do get some brass, we do get iron, we do get gold, get a brand new shulker box, a wee bit of cash, and looks like we do still get some good old material. Some more diamonds and everything. Nice, nice. I'm not looting it just because I kind of want to look over everything. Just like before, we do get some fluid tanks from here, or from immersive engineering fluid tanks. Some more metal barrels, and some create pipes, a wooden barrel. And then over here we get some more create items, just like before. Some sponges in the off chance you guys are dabbling in underwater bases here in the apocalypse, which honestly makes a ton of sense. Some accumulators, some high voltage accumulators, a whole ass diesel generator, which if you guys don't know what this does, you feed it some diesel and this guy will produce up to 4,900 or 4,096 RF per tick, or FE per tick. I forgot. It's not RF anymore. It's all just one system under FE. But yeah, some FE. Well, some of them, majority. But yeah, this is going to be one of your best bets on creating power to power the excavator, which I'm not sure if I did that in my last series. However, I do plan on doing in this series. I kind of want to push the limits of this series, see what I can do, just like Cisco's. However, Cisco's is kind of taking a little bit of a backseat compared to the series, and I have a ton of episodes in backlog that are still from last year, so when you guys see it, sorry, but it's just DeceasedCraft is very fun. I mean, this version is just very addicting to me. Yeah, diesel generator. Very good. Is going to be your best bet to powering the um, excavator, unless you do go the what is it? Reactors, extreme reactors route, which I'm not too sure that's going to be the best bet. But yeah, look at that. We still get our create stuff from up here, a little bit of immersive engineering, some snackaroonies, and then I'm pretty sure these bullets are only appearing because of our body part, which honestly there's some more, and I kind of want to know what they do. These badges, so police badge, solid. So there's this outlaw badge, shotgun, ammunition. Army is rifle. Special forces, sniper. Ooh. Elite special forces, special ammo. So I'm guessing like explosive, like I have to take a gander. Rockets. Medical, more supplies. That's always pretty cool, but don't really care. Just find food for the chef, and then the miners find ingots. So honestly, me personally, I think the best badges to get would probably be special forces, just for the sniper ammunition. Just because if it's like the previous version, it's made with uranium. Maybe the rifle, and then same thing with the police. I mean, police is pretty solid. I mean, I've been using the pistol majority of the time. I can only use this for the hordes, but rifles are way more, or shoot way slower and have higher damage output. So who knows, maybe it'll be more useful later, just not right now since we kind of don't really have any. Really, dude? Really? Can't... Okay, there we go. Look at that. I hit this like twice. It's dark because I had to have hit it twice. Yeah, this is the same one as this. Look at that. That is the other building. And what is that? A Weezer just stuck inside? What the hell? Yeah, that's the other building that is new that we haven't seen before that's been added. It's also like another mega structure with its own thing. Then we got a twin tower over there. Just nice little pool up here. Oh, damn. So it did hit him. I just thought it was hitting the shower head. That's why he wasn't taking damage. And if we come over here, alright. Would have been cool if there was some gapples in here. Where's the spawner at? Okay, it has to be up there. Everybody's jumping down, smacking me in the dome. Okay. Is there really no ladder up here? I guess not. Doesn't look like it. There wasn't any steps up, so let's grab some building blocks and get up there. Gotta love parkour. Kind of interferes with some of the blocking, just because it's trying to grab onto the wall, which it's not bad. It's just can be a little annoying here and there. And then, where is Le Spawner? Cool. Sweet. Now we won't have to deal with any of those guys interrupting anymore. But yeah, just like that. This is the Mega Tower, and it looks like we also have a brand new Mega Tower. And since we're looking across the water, it is this guy. I have no clue what this is, but how I said this is new, this is new, this is new, but this one is the film studio. Have no clue what stuff we can get from over here. The same goes for this guy, and this guy kind of knew what we would find here. Mainly resources wise, just the only new stuff was probably maybe the refined storage pieces. Over here, we could get some disk drives. So I'm hoping this guy and this guy will provide the controller and the monitor, as well as more stuff for refined storage. Since we are getting some insane amount of stuff, I would love to just run back to base and just click shift all this into the, or find a way if I could configure it to connect to the storage drawers, kind of like how Applied Energistics does it. AE2, just had to check if AE2 was here, just because it does a little bit better when connecting to other storage mods, you know? It would be pretty cool. I know AE2 is a little more complicated than Refined Storage, and that's probably why it's not in the pack, but I had to give it a go. Okay, buddy. There. I don't like nobody standing above me. You shall stay down there. And just like that, we were able to get that done. Now let's rapid fire this lore. Just so I don't keep you guys in suspense. I have not been able to find other transcripts, which is kind of crazy because where is 3 and 4? Maybe I'll find it at some point. It's just I think I visited 2 more police stations after the one that we went to and still haven't found it. So let's give it a go. Police transcript 1, or police radio transcript 1. Alex. James. Alex here. HQ just called in. It's a 130. We need all hands over at the high-rise residential district. Emily. Emily here. James is out at the moment, but I'll see what I can send your way. Hey, aka Alex. Yes. Understood. Be aware. There is a lot of infected citizens, and we are running extremely short-handed. Any help you can send is greatly appreciated. Emily, Wilco. We've had similar reports here, including cases of violence. Can you confirm? Alex. Negative. Not as far as we can tell. The medical team says the virus is airborne. Make sure whoever you're sending is equipped with proper protective equipment. PPE is what I'll abbreviate it to if I see it again. Okay. Radio 1. Radio 2. Alex. Sean. Alex here. HQ has a 130 at a high-rise residential and needs assistance. How copy? Sean. Negative. We got multiple cases 240 in our sector and cannot respond at this time. Sean. Units are reporting that the perpetrators seem to be suffering some kind of sickness. Alex. Understood. Can you tell us anything else? Sean. A liaison from the nearby hospital recommended immediate quarantine of any infected individuals, but we have no further information at this time. We'll let you know if the situation changes. Dang. Missing 3 and 4 kind of sucks because I don't know who else he's trying to contact. But transcript 5. Let's see what's going on. Alex to Graydale's substation. Your convoy has been dispatched and is en route to your local polyclinic. How copy? Blank. So this dude is still unknown. Negative. HQ. Cancel the convoy immediately. Gunshots. Ooh, the polyclinic is lost. The infected are converging on the substation as we speak. Understood, Graydale. Do you require assistance? Gunshots and screaming. Yes, send whatever you have. We have civilians in the building and are in danger of being overrun. Blast breaking. The roof? Hit. No. Looks like whoever this was, he was overran, or he might have been lucky and escaped. But I wonder who this guy is. To be question marked in all of these books. Not to mention, who else did Police HQ try connected to? As we saw, it connected to Graydale Polyclinic, aka the area that we were supposed to get the dosage from. I don't know if you guys remember. And then over here, he contacted Emily, which I don't know if you guys remember that lore. James was in contact with HQ. And then over here, who is Sean? This was what again? High-rise residential and needs assistance. Okay, that he was asking for help. Sean, his sector. Let's see, liaison from a nearby hospital. Recommended quarantine. So who is Sean? Is Sean a guy from the other tier 2 district? Or will we be able to find out more information from some of these buildings? I don't know. That's kind of the cool part about taking our time and looting these places. That's kind of how I've been able to find these books. But yeah. it just leaves me with questions. What's going on? Who's who? Where are they coming from? Looks like the police had or were in contact with everybody the best they can. Not to mention, who was it that was contacting the lieutenant at some point? I don't remember, but I will go through the books again to see who was in contact with the lieutenant and see if the police were in contact with all these other people as well. And if there's any other notice or words from Continuum Court. I mean, this had to be from Continuum Court. Remember the Lung Bloom? We read the Lung Bloom? What? It just there's something. The army had to be in contact with Continuum Court. So with that, guys, I will do my best to see if I can find the radio transcript 3 and 4 just to see who else was in contact. One of them has to be the army. I can't see why not. As for the other buildings, I think I might do a quick run through just like how I did today with the Mega Tower, and then I'll loot the place on my own. So we'll come over here, check out the unique floors, and then every repeating floor we'll just leave alone, get to the top, because the top usually has its own unique stuff. And then once we do this guy, I'll head over here, do the same thing here. And then over here in the movie station, from what I know, at the very top, you have a fluid tank. You have elevator stuff, just like here. And then in the rooms going up, you can find some disk drives. I have not found any controllers and or like the monitors. However, how I said, I haven't really completely rated the whole thing on the server, but that's kind of some of the stuff that I did find. So I wonder if just rating these 4 buildings will get us all the stuff required to set up our own system, which if it does, that's going to be awesome. But yeah, with that, guys, sorry for taking quite a while. I probably should have, edited slash paused at some points, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys my adventure, just because I think it'd be nice if you guys see everything I do, just in case you guys want to follow along, hear the tips and tricks that I may have inquired or acquired as I've been playing, and then see that it does take a while to do quite a few things. Like, this is just me rushing through things, and we're already at a pretty high amount of time recording. Just imagine all the time that I do take offline trying to collect resources and do all this stuff. It's a little much. I do my best to get as much stuff prepared and accumulated, so when I do record, I can usually do my best just to throw things out there. So I'll probably finish raiding this place, head straight back to base, and clean up our storage system, because yeah, that's atrocious, as well as start mining some cobblestone. And it's gonna look ugly, guys, but this area over here where I think I'm just gonna build a huge flat square here. It's gonna look horrendous, but all I gotta say is I need an area where I could just throw a ton of chests down and create a decent storage area. It's either that or I mine down underground and I do the same thing, but I think I'd rather do it in a flat area, just because when it comes to our machines and stuff, we currently have it here, and I think it'd just be easier to just expand all around. And I don't know, we'll see. It's just there's a lot that I want to do, but because of the hordes, and as you guys saw how crazy these hordes can get, it kind of limits our time. It restricts our time. Look at that. If we click on it, we're at 11 days until the next grouping, and we literally just attacked the horde earlier. We only slept one night at that. We only slept one night. So time flies by really quickly, and it kind of gets a little hard. So I'll do my best to do stuff. However, I might face the 5th horde alone, trying to get things prepared, get things done, get things set. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens happens. But yeah, it is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. And if you guys loved DeceasedCraft before this update, if you guys are playing and don't mind the forced slowed progression, you guys are gonna be absolutely in love with this version of it. Like DeceasedCraft had a little bit of like, I wish there was a little something to it, and I think the lore that's been added is that little bit that we all wanted, because we kind of had the story, it's just it didn't have everything. And this, with the custom NPCs, the quests they give us, and now the lore, not to mention the forced progression, it feels that much more complete. It feels good. I'm enjoying it. And this isn't even the official release, so I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that might not even be in the pack that they're thinking of adding, and I can't wait to see what that is. At the same time, I think in the beginning of the next episode, we'll actually go visit the veteran, just because I did find the dude in the server. I did manage to find him with my brother. I mean, my brother found his house in the server, and then I marked it and did the quest, and I learned how it looks. If you guys want a quick look, this is how it looks. So, if you guys remember, there's going to be some houses that are a little extended like this, and then there's some other ones that are similar to this, but a little different. Let's see if I could find it on the map. Yes, this one. So, this house does look similar to the veterans. However, there's a slight difference. The veteran has a little bit of more detail on it, and that's because, I mean, he's a veteran. He's gonna have some stuff set up. It's gonna look a little funky, but the appearance on the map does look similar to this. The only difference is, if we come over here, is that there's a tiny little cross here. That little cross is his makeshift satellite to receive signal. So if you guys are looking for him to complete the thing, this is how his house looks on the map. And next episode, we will start off over at his place and go say hi, introduce yourselves to the old man. With that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It is pretty long. There was quite a bit that we did do, and you guys got a quick look at how crazy the hordes are becoming. This is only the fourth horde, and I already feel kind of bamboozled by it. I can't wait to face the fifth horde. If anything absolutely monstrous or atrocious comes out, I will be sure to note it and let you guys know if I do encounter it within this time frame. But yeah, with that, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, tips, tricks, have anything you want to mention, let me know down in the comments. I will do my best to get to you guys whenever I can. But yeah, I am really enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying the mod pack, and if you guys are having fun enjoying this with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you guys can follow along, just because the enable or the little bell should be enabled whenever you're subscribed, and it will notify you whenever I do upload the video. I will be doing my best to get these out as soon as possible, just because it's pretty fun. I can't lie. Like, I was enjoying Cisco's, but like, it's been a while since I played any type of shooter slash mod pack, zombie mod pack, and this is kind of what I needed after playing the other mod packs. Not gonna lie, this feels good. This feels good. So yeah, with that, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.